Hello everybody and welcome to the 2017 intro for my hashtag 365 days of samples and my new background. I hope you guys like it. I really like it, but as always, any feedback you have, positive or negative, is very much welcomed because I always am trying to improve my channel in any possible way. So I'll just leave it at that. You guys let me know what you think, and let's begin with the samples. So for those of you who are new to this project, I did this for the entirety of 2016, and I used 371 samples by the end of the year. I was really happy with that accomplishment. It was a lot of foils. There were some deluxe size products like perfume. I do have a playlist. This is also going to be part of this playlist because this is a continuation as far as I'm concerned. It's the same project, just with more deluxe size products and more makeup included in here. So it's going to be somewhat more like a project pan. Updates are going to be every 2 weeks because I'm alternating this project with my lipstick roulette. That's also why there's no lipstick minis in this sample box, because I want to use them first and see if I'm actually going to keep them, if they're worth panning, if I'm going to declutter them, etc, etc. It's a whole other project, and that's what's going to be up next Sunday. Like, I'm going back and forth between that one and this one, so there will be a video every Sunday. I know a lot of you guys liked having something to look forward to, and I know that a lot of you guys liked and preferred the hashtag 365 days of samples, but I just thought that if I updated every week, there just wouldn't be that much to talk about because I will have some foils, but I'll also have some deluxe size products. So I decided that that would work better for me. That way I can get the lipstick roulette done twice a month, and I can get my samples updates done twice a month. So to start out, I'm going to choose 10 products, 5 foils and 5 deluxe sizes. I roulette style them, which means I just choose them at random, but I thought 5 and 5 would be a good way to start, just to see what kind of progress I can actually make on those deluxe size samples, and if I should include more of the foils and the smaller samples. I don't have a whole lot of them left. I did do a sample box declutter and got rid of like half of the samples. I managed to give some away. I got rid of some that were old. So my sample box now includes only stuff that I do want to and can possibly use. So looking forward to trying a bunch of stuff in there because I do have some newish samples from some Sephora orders I placed before the new year. So I'm going to keep the format the same as I did last year. So that means that I will start with products I finished and I would not purchase, products I finished that I need to try again, and products that I would purchase the full size of. And then I will move into updates on the products that are still in progress. And then I will choose new products as needed. So that's how things are going to go. I actually have 2 samples that I've managed to finish so far this new year before I got to introduce this project, because as I've mentioned a few times in some of my more recent videos, that I kind of had to push everything. So my intros are getting out later than I had anticipated, and I don't want to hoard samples. That's part of the reason why I started to do this. I wanted to make sure that I was using them, and I really think over 2017 I won't have a need for my sample box anymore. My plan is to use all of these little deluxe size foil type products, use as much of my deluxe size makeup as I possibly can, you know, declutter what I'm not going to use or give it away, and then I won't need the sample box anymore. Some deluxe size products, if I still have them, can live with the rest of my makeup. Any skincare, hair care, like foils and little card samplers and stuff, I will just make an effort to use consistently and throw them in with like a weekly or monthly makeup basket or something like that. So that's my ultimate goal for 2017. So I have 2 products that I managed to finish over the last couple of days, and I thought that this would also be a fun way to introduce this project. And I've also missed giving my little mini reviews on stuff that I've tried. So I have one thing that I wouldn't purchase and one thing that I would, so it kind of works out pretty well. So the product that I would not purchase the full size of is the Dr. Brandt Do Not Age Triple Peptide Eye Cream. I felt that this was a really dry sort of cream. I really like hydrating under eye creams, and this one just sort of sat on top of my skin, and I felt like it didn't really absorb and it didn't really hydrate. I've been looking for a really moisturizing, hydrating under eye cream, but not one that's going to slide around. I want one that's really going to absorb and sink in, and I'm still on the hunt. This one I got from a 500 point perk from Sephora. So, you know, no harm, no foul. I do like Dr. Brandt. I learned that from this challenge last year. So this particular eye cream just didn't mesh well with me. It just wasn't the right consistency, not what I was looking for. And the product that I would purchase the full size of is from Bedhead, and it is the Joyride Texturizing Powder Balm. So I got this as a sample with a shampoo and conditioner set that I got for Christmas, and I wasn't quite sure what it was when I first read it because it said texturizing powder balm, and I was like, a powder and a balm, I don't really get it. And even when I feel the texture of it, like I don't get the powder in the name of it. Like I was really expecting something completely different. It's very much like a gel. So on the back, it says that you can apply this to damp or dry hair for invisible grip and texture. So it's something that's supposed to give your hair extra texture. Like instead of having that like freshly dried hair kind of look, if you put this a little bit of this in your hair before you blow dry it, it'll just make your hair like a little bit easier to style and work with, as opposed to being like slippery and so fresh and clean. It just kind of gives that almost like second day hair. And I really, really liked this because it worked so well at giving my hair extra texture, and I have been able to do more with my hair. I've been trying to like style it more. If you've seen any of my last videos, you'll notice that I tried like a few different things and people seem to really like it, and I like it. And it's been great having something that I could use to make my hair easier to work with and well behaved. It doesn't really do anything in terms of like smoothing or calming my hair. It just gives it that little bit of texture and grip to my hair. So when I do something like a braid or even just like curling my hair or something like that, then it just really, really holds it and it makes it just so much easier. So this is high on my list to purchase the full size of, because I don't have anything like this and I really did notice that difference while using it. So hopefully I will be able to get this pretty soon. So here's the part I'm sure you guys were all waiting for. This is my sample box and it is heavy. There's a lot of makeup in here right now. This is not even all of it. I'm still going through all of my deluxe size products and I'm still figuring out what I'm going to put in current project pans, because I plan on also reaching for some of the products that are in here throughout the year as well to use in other project pans, because one of my main focuses, as I've said 100,000 times, is to get rid of my deluxe size products, and I really just want to have a collection full of full size products that I really, really love. And so I want to try and use as many of these as possible and just come to some really solid decisions on the products that I really like that work for me. So I've got a good combination of hair, skincare, and makeup in here. I'm going to choose at random 5 foils. So foil products could be anything like this, which has a perfume in it, something like this, something like this, something like in a cardboard or paper sort of packaging I consider to be a foil. And then we have deluxe sizes, which range from like this one, which is skincare, to, you know, we have more skincare, we have primers, there's lip glosses, there's a wide variety of things in here. So I'm going to try it out this way first, choosing 5 and 5 random, and we'll see how it works for me, and then I'll be able to update you guys fully and tell you if there's going to be any changes once I do my next update. So without further ado, let's choose products here. So I'll pick out my deluxe sizes first, and I'm just gonna lightly leave them on the floor behind me. I don't have a table next to me anymore and I kind of miss it. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and foils. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's get something good from the bottom. Okay, so I grabbed a little container to put those things in. So let's go through them and I will show you guys what I have drawn to use. So we'll start with deluxe sizes first. So the first thing I have here is from Laneige, and this is the Water Bank Serum. So this says that it's a 24-hour ultra hydrating serum infused with skin perfecting hydroionized mineral water and biotin. So this is 30 milliliters. I have a product from Lancome. It is the Energie de Vie cleansing oil. I have 2 foundation primers. They're both from Mercier. One is the Radiance primer, which is 15 milliliters, and the other one is the Blemish-less primer, which is also 15 milliliters. And they're both fairly full. I think I might have used both of them like 1 or 2 times. And the last deluxe size product I have here is from NudStix, and it is the Magnetic Eye Color in Angel, which is this really pretty sort of peachy champagne color. It really is sort of magnetic and sort of metallic, but I think this will be really pretty either as an eye base or even just like, I'm picturing it all over the lid and with Honey List from the Burgundy Times 9 palette. good choice. I'm really glad I picked that one. And now moving on into the foils, the first thing I have here is from Fresh, and it is the Creme Ancienne soft cream, so it's sort of like a moisturizer. I have one of the Replica perfumes. This is called Flower Market. It says Paris 2011, fragrance description, crisp petal freshness, and it's a female fragrance. So I've liked some of these I've tried before, so that'll be good. And I have another perfume from Juicy Couture. This is Viva La Juicy Rose. I really love rose scents, so I'm excited to try that one as well. I have Grande Lips. It's a hydrating lip plumper. I feel like I have pretty small lips, so we'll see if that makes any difference. And the last thing I have here is another serum. This is from Ren, and this is the Radiance Perfection Serum. It's just a small little 2 milliliter foil pack. So that is everything for my 2017 hashtag 365 days of samples intro. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any feedback you have, positive or negative. I do welcome it, so please leave it for me down below. And I love chatting with you guys down there. If you have any advice on how to use any of these products that I've shown, please also let me know. I've learned quite a few tips from you guys over the last year while doing this project, because some of you guys have had a lot of experience using some of these things, and it's been really helpful, and I think it's helped a lot of people. And then I will try and share your tips, and it just sort of travels, and it's just been such a great experience, and I think we've all kind of learned a lot from each other. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Sunday. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and I wish you a very happy Monday, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye.